night in my dreams I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go.
You are busy serving food in the restaurant where you are working without you knowing someone is watching you outside the restaurant while their car is parked. Is that the girl you are talking for? Absolutely. Look at her. How did this happen? How did I look like her? What if she's my twin? She's not related to you. I'm 100% sure about that. I've investigated her family background and you two have no connection to each other. But how can you convince her to agree to our plan? I have already planned about that. So, will I proceed? Of course. Get her. You just returned home from the hospital where your mom was in coma for about 4 months. When you notice your house, things scattered everywhere, and you were surprised to see your dad bleeding, and there were men in your house that you don't know. You ran and hugged your dad while asking, "What happened to your dad? And who these people?" Your dad started crying. "I owed them a big amount," he answered. "What? You owned them money? But where did you use it?" Your dad told you that he put in the investment, but he didn't know it was a scam. Your world crashed because you have so many problems. You work 3 kinds of job so you can pay the hospital bills of your mom. You don't want to give up to your mom because you can see her fighting and she still wants to live. Okay, enough to this drama. I need my money right now. But we don't have any penny today. I will pay you in my salary. You can pay me 1 million from your salary? 1 million? Dad, why did you borrow so much? I'm sorry, YN. They said that if I invest a lot of money, I will get triple the money back because I wanted to help you, so I borrow a big sum. I can't pay you in that amount. Maybe in installment. Are you crazy? In installment? I need my money right now. What I'm going to do? I have no money for now. Okay, what if I will let your dad debt to me? Plus, I will pay the hospital bills of your mom. But you need to come with me. What? You're going to buy me? Exactly. What if I don't agree? Then I will kill your dad. YN, don't go to them. This is my fault. I'm the one who will pay them. How do I know you are telling the truth? Brandway smirked and called someone. Later on, you receive a call from the hospital that your mom's hospital bills have been paid and someone deposited 2 million for your mom's upcoming bills. Is that enough? What will you do to me? You just need to marry the Mafia King. That's it. To marry the Mafia King? Oh, that's simple. Alright, I will do it. But don't bother my family anymore. I have my words. Since you agree, You need to come to him. You arrive at the big house until your eyes landed on the girl on the swimming pool. You suddenly stop and stare at her face, and your whole body was shaking when you clearly saw her face. You look like the girl. How did that happen? You know to yourself that you don't have a sister or twin, and your parents are your biological parents. You are really confused that you can't barely speak. Later on, Camellia goes to you. As she looks at you from head to toe, she grabs your chin and lifts it up. You really look like me. I can't believe this. But thank you, because of you, I don't need to marry Jungkook. And Brando and I are free to be together. Teach this girl to become me, she said and smirked. Camillea's mom is a Mafia Queen. Jungkook owns a lot to her. She helps Jungkook to become a Mafia King, and before she dies, she tells Jungkook to marry her daughter. But Camilla is in love with Brando. Brando is a mortal enemy of Jungkook. One day, Brando accidentally saw you in the restaurant. He was also surprised because you really look alike, and that's when the plan was formed that they would use you to marry the Mafia King. The marriage had to go through because otherwise she wouldn't inherit any money. It's only 2 weeks and you're getting married, so every day you are being taught proper etiquette, how to eat, walk, talk, everything you need to learn, and you need to act like Camilla. The day came when you were going to marry the Mafia King. You are very nervous because you were afraid of being caught by Jungkook. Of course, you already knew something about him because they taught you. I will pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. As you see Jungkook come closer to your face, but instead of kissing you, he whispers something that make you realize why Camilla don't want to marry him. I know you're having an affair to Brando, so don't act like an innocent. I just marry you because of your mom's request. And remember this, I don't love you. You just look at him in shock, and you thought you made a mistake in your decision, but it's too late to back out. Night after wedding, you lock yourself in the bathroom for a few minutes because you were afraid. You are an adult and you are married to him. You know what might happen and you're not ready for that. You never had a boyfriend before. You get out of the bathroom and flinch when you saw him sitting on the couch while giving you a death glare. Are you excited or afraid that something might happen to us? I don't eat leftover. I don't want to sleep in this room, he said and get out of the room. What? Leftover? Excuse me, I'm a virgin, you said and left the room as you felt relief. The next day, Jungkook woke up and looked around, but he can't see you. He is sure that you're still sleeping. Mr. Lee's breakfast is ready? Jungkook asked the butler. Yes, sir, but Ma'am Camilla will be the one who cooked breakfast. Why did you let her? She doesn't know how to cook. She only knows how to shopping. No, sir. She knows how to cook. And as far as I saw, I think she loves to cook. What do you say? The curiosity hit on Jungkook, so he went to the kitchen and saw you happy talking to the maids, which he was surprised. Because Camellia is a dramatic and has a bad attitude, especially to the maids. The maids saw Jungkook coming, so they immediately greet him, as you also greet him. Good morning, you said. That makes Jungkook even surprised, because even once, Camellia never greets him. As you go back to your room, cause you know he doesn't want to see you, Jungkook tastes the food that you cook, and he was amazed because it's truly delicious. He saw you helping the maids cleaning the house, and he can see it that you are enjoying on what you're doing. Time skip. You saw Jungkook leaving, so you approach him. Can I leave? You ask. Jungkook looked at you and answered, Why are you asking my permission? You can go wherever you want, he said and left you. Brando allowed you to visit your mom, but you need to be careful. Jungkook didn't let his bodyguards watch over you because he knows Brando wouldn't touch you since he knew that Camellia and him had an affair. Nathan, follow Camellia secretly. Tell me where she went. Yes, boss. Later on, Jungkook received a report that you go to the hospital and visited someone. Jungkook asked if you and Brando met, and Nathan told him that no. You come home late because you were talking to your dad. When you got home, you saw Jungkook in the living room. I'm sorry I'm late, you said. He came closer to you. I'm sure you and Brando see each other again, he said. No, we never met. Liar. I just visit someone in the hospital. I can't force you to believe me, but I'm telling you the truth. As you walk going to your room, actually, Jungkook is just testing you if you're going to lie, and now he starts doubting you. You and the Camellia that he knows are very different, and Jungkook decided to dig any information about who really you are. You just finished cooking breakfast, and when you saw Jungkook approach to the kitchen, you greeted him a good morning and about to go back to your room, but he called you and told you to eat together with him. While eating, Jungkook served you a food as he asked you, How do you learn to cook? You look at him in surprise. Why he became nice to you? My mom taught me when I was little. She said it's important for a woman to know how to cook so that when I get married, I can cook for my husband. And my mom loves my cooking, but she can't taste it anymore because she's in coma. Coma? As you realize that your tongue got slipped, you suddenly stand up and say, I forgot something, and walk, but Jungkook pulled you and pinned you in the wall. Who are you? Who are you? You're not Camellia. You gulp in nervous. You know how dangerous he is. He can kill you if you're going to lie. I'm Choi YN, you said, while your voice is trembling. What are you doing here? Why are you pretending that you are Camellia? I won't hurt you. Just tell me the truth. You have no choice, so you told him everything, every details. He looked at you and noticed that you are shaking in fear, so he hugged you and started tapping your back. Relax, I won't hurt you. Starting today, you don't need to act as Camellia when you are inside his house. Understand? You're not angry with me? No, I know you have no choice, but I'm desperate to kill them. Jungkook's words cutted, Because you suddenly fainted. You're really scared that make you pass out. You woke up in unfamiliar room. Are you okay now? Jungkook asked. You tried to get up. What happened? You said. You passed out, maybe in fear. I told you I won't hurt you, he added. Starting today, you will sleep here in my room. Huh? I don't hate you since you are not Camellia. Even though Camelia's name is on the marriage contract, but for me, you are the person I married, so you are my wife. Why? Are you afraid that I'll do something to you? No. Don't worry. I won't do anything to you. Unless you allow me. Can I ask, what is your plan now? Nothing yet. But promise I will save your parents. And from that day onwards, everything changed. Jungkook became nice to you. You are in the kitchen cooking for dinner together with the maids when someone hugs you from your behind and you realize it's Jungkook. He rests his chin on your shoulder while, it smells good. Yeah, they are watching us. So? Guys, close your eyes, he said and chuckled. You receive a call from your dad, but you were shocked when Brando answered. He wanted you to go to the hospital and said not tell Jungkook, so you went there. He gives you a small bottle. He orders you to mix that to Jungkook's drink or food. You ask what it is for, and Brando said if he drinks or eat it, Jungkook's heart will stop beating and he will die. But the doctor's finding will be he's having a heart attack. You didn't agree, but Brando threatened to kill your parents if you didn't do it. You were very angry because that wasn't part of the agreement when he bought you to be Jungkook's wife. But he didn't listen to you. He's going to hostage your parents until you do what he ordered. You're really confused what you're going to do. But you need to save your parents, so you decided to follow him. You entered the room with juice in your hand and approached to Jungkook, who was busy watching his favorite movie. Hi, I brought you juice, you said and handed to him. Thank you, timing and thirsty, he replied and about to drink. But you really can't kill someone, especially the person who was kind to you and you love little by little. So before Jungkook could drink it, you snatched the glass and threw it on the floor. I'm so sorry, you said while crying. Jungkook asked you what happened, so you told him that Brando ordered you to kill him in exchange for your parents' lives. Jungkook is so angry to him, so he calls his people and rushed to Brando. Brando got caught and rescued your parents, but Camellia got escaped. Jungkook transferred your mom to his safe house together with your dad, and Brando they locked up in the basement for a while. You were on your way home to Jungkook mansion from visiting your parents when you received a call from Jungkook. Jungkook told you that he had something important to tell you. YN, I love you, Jungkook said, but he didn't get an answer from you. because suddenly someone crashed into your car. Any news on my wife? Nothing yet, sir. What are you doing? It's been almost 5 months since the accident, but until now we can't find my wife. He shouted and started throwing things in his office. Jungkook rushed to the accident place after finding out that you had an accident, but when he got there, you're gone. Even the police couldn't see you. Boss, are you okay? No, I won't be okay until I see YN. Jungkook looked at the bus stop since there was traffic, and his eyes widened when he saw you sitting at the bus stop. He quickly got out of his car and went to you. At the same time, he hugged you tightly. Finally, I found you! But you slapped and pushed him while saying, I don't know you! What Jungkook wants to tell you before the accident. To be continued tomorrow.